What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our Genshin Impact, our summer event, Summer Scales and Tales event here. And listen, I know we had to cancel stream last time, so we have to make up for it. But we are pretty much here at the end. I think we're pretty much... We have to just kind of wrap this up. We pretty much have saved... If you guys did not see the last stream, by the way, massive spoilers coming up. But... which, you know, is on our kind of like, it's on our channel, so you can go ahead and rewatch them. But anyways, so last time we left off, we pretty much found out that like this toy version of Durin is in this place essentially. We kind of quelled him. We kind of found out that there was a kind of like there's like a parallel universe thing where like M created this toy Durin, and then we found Alice. We were talking to Alice for a little bit, and now we're just gonna pretty much wrap this up. We saved Durin. Now he's like this cute chibi version, I guess, and yeah, that's about it. So let's kind of just jump right into it, I guess. So before we get started, also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Let's get it. So let's see, let's do I'm debating, do I do resin first? I guess I should do resin first, right? Let's try to get some, actually, you know what? Let's do resin last, but let's finish this event first, because I don't think this event's going to take too long. So let's go Simulanka, and where do I have to go? Right here. Perfect. There's so many quests and stuff I have to do here too. There's like a lot to do here. I don't remember like the other summer events having so many quests. I mean, I might be wrong, but oh, perfect. We have to get these anyways, actually. Because don't we need? Where are you? There you are. Need 19. Let's see if we can get her to 2. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Let's go here at 6. Let's see, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's see if we can get this real quick. Because I want to, if I can get her to 90, that'd be great. 10, 11. Let's go to Fontaine, and then let's go here. 11, so we need 8 more, right? It's a 19, right? So let's see. 11. Let's go. 12, 13. 13. Let's go here. 14, 15. What? Am I missing something here? Am I not seeing them? Oh, there it is. 16. Let's go over here. So I know over here there's a few. And then this should be the last few we need here. Perfect. Yeah, I'm looking at this event had those flowers, because realistically, like, I don't think we would have been able to get them so quickly. So let's go here real quick. Oh man, I forgot to turn the fan off. Oh, it's gonna be so loud. Alright, give me a second, y'all. We're gonna go, let's move over to, I'm gonna go to Fontaine real quick. And let's teleport over there. There we go, so much better. I just know that the fan is so loud, and like, it gets like picked up by like everything, so it's just like I'd rather not deal with it. All right, so we need, what was it, 5 of the gold dendro things, right? Let's go here. Cool. Look at that. Perfect. Exactly 5. Let's do that. Perfect. We'll go here. And we'll go to you. Ascend. Boom. 90. Weapon is already at 90 and fully refined. We'll do her artifacts probably later today if we have time. Let's do her stuff here real quick. Get stuff up. So it would be nice if we have to do battles or anything, like to be using her. That would be kind of nice. Oh, perfect. We have so many of these too. Let's make some blue gears real quick. Where are you? There it is. Okay, cool. Go boom. And then go back to her. Where are you? Where are you, my love? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Emmy, come on. M girl. M girl Shakur, come on. I don't know why I can't like ever see her. Like, here she is. Talents. Honestly, that might be the better way of doing it. Just now with all this, with all the characters, it might just be easier to do it that way. Let's go here, and we'll do that, that. Perfect. Then we need 12 at least. So 12 of the gears here. So let's see, let's go back to the gears. Perfect. 12. And then obviously if we get more there down the lineup, I might level up her basic attack. I know like people don't level up basic attacks for characters, like especially if they don't basic attack. And I get it. Like I get it. But the problem is like, I don't know, it just looks so ugly. Like, it just looks so ugly on my screen to not do it. Oh, I need 9 of order. Like, I just don't like it. I do the same thing with Honkai, too. Honkai, I'm a little bit more okay with it because, I guess, like, the odds of me actually attacking is a little bit lower. But here, like, you know, you might toss in, like, an auto attack here and there. So, like, you know, plus, like, I feel like when you're at this point, like, why not? Like, realistically, right? Like, I understand resin is like not like the best. Like I get like if you don't have all like these things, right? The like the silken flowers and stuff. I get that. Like you don't want to use it. All right, fine, I understand. But like realistically, like you should be able to kind of, you know, figure it out. Like. This team is gonna suck right now because no one's built, but maybe we'll do a little building exercise after we finish this little event up here. So, all right, maybe we'll go through the Emily Ganyu team. So, all right, let's go. All right. Let's get started.
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
Wait, what?
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today. Jean, come on, take a seat and let's have a drink. I ordered one for you as well.
Wait, what?
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Still worried about Clea?
Wow.
Albedo's with her. She'll be fine.
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you two doing here?
Oh, look who it is. The Traveler and Paimon. You must be the pleasant surprise that Miss Alice told us about.
Greetings to you both. This is one place I didn't expect to run into you two.
The locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved the world. Let me guess. You two have been up to your old tricks.
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could say we were 2 members of the Heroes Adventure Team.
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud wherever they roam.
I mean, did you hear talking? Did I hear you talking about Alice and Klee? What's up, old one? What's up, Klee? What's up, Litness? How you guys doing?
Right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Klee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies down.
I wasn't sure what she meant by fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Klee ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived. I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he would look after her while we do our own thing.
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer, so I took it upon myself to bring Jean to the nearest tavern we could find.
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
I mean, I don't blame him.
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves.
She looks sick of his shit.
You're right. I should make an effort to relax and unwind. It's what Miss Alice would want, after all.
You know,
Kaya, what exactly did you order from the bar?
you know, I will say, as much as I don't like the censorship that Genshin did for characters, I think Jean's makes the most sense, just because she's Grinding Act Master. Feels like forever. What's up, Bilbo? How you doing? I know. We didn't stream yesterday because I was exhausted. So I'm not gonna joke. I was done.
Best way to get a
I was so done. But welcome back. It's been a while.
Why are you making that face, Paimon?
Nothing. I was just perpetually amused by your lifestyle, that's all. Go on, drink up.
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste? Ah,
I think maybe I'll pass. But it's such a shame to waste it.
Gotta take care of yourself. No, I appreciate that.
well played.
What's up, Ass? How you doing?
Well, I'm on Godburn too, if it's any consolation. It's nothing personal.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kole earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
The Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion. Maybe we should go say hi to her.
All right. Well, give her my regards.
Will do. Enjoy your vacation.
Enjoy your time here, too.
Thanks. I mean, I did have to fight like a dragon and a bunch of other things, but you know, whatever. It's just so weird that they just like show up. So they're just like here chilling.
So the magic tonic here is just writing it? What a weird and wonderful world. Ah, Miss Citrus, do you happen to serve any beverages here that don't contain magic tonic?
Of course we do. What flavor would you like?
Sunsetia. Gee, you want in?
Sure, I'll have the same, please. Sounds good. 2 Sunsetia drinks coming right up.
Huh. Alright. Cool. Yo, I remember when we did the... Oh, what was the event? Oh, the Lantern Rite event. I didn't like it. I did not like the end of the Lantern Rite event, because it felt like they just tossed Fontaine characters for the sake of doing it. Like, they didn't serve a real purpose. It was just... Here's Fontaine characters. It was like... Oh, okay, sure. Thanks, I guess. It was like really weird. So like here, it kind of makes sense. I mean, Alice is involved, so okay, that involves Klee. All right, I'll buy it. You know, I'll buy it. Kole though, I don't know about all that. Bro, I wasn't. Oh, Also, it's a little weird that her weapon is a polearm and not a catalyst. I don't know, she holds like the... I guess because she holds like the lantern, that it makes me think like it should have been a catalyst. Let's see how bad this team is, because I don't think this team actually has artifacts on. You know, it doesn't... It kind of makes a little sense. It works. I mean, the team does work.
There's nothing wrong with reaping the reward every now and then.
I mean, I'm definitely got to do Ganyu's things again, which is low-key annoying. But I've already done Ganyu's like artifacts like 6 times at this point, so does it really matter? Like, that's the true question. Okay, I do want to get... Huh. Let's see if I go like this again. And then I do this again. And then this resets again, right? And then I do that. And then I go... There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with it. Because I actually like this team. That means Shinha can be dedicated to the Ayaka team. And then I don't have to... For the Abyss, I don't have to, like, have them, like... bloodbath fight over Shinha anymore, which would be nice. So I'm okay with it. I'm very much okay with it. Alright, let's go. It also gives Ganyu some life, because I do think that her reverse melt is just... the damage on it is just insane. Let's go here. I'm gonna grab this. Okay. And then I'm gonna do safety first. Oh, I just get paid to make sure that they don't like fall and die. I love it. Alright. Yeah, I kind of like this team. I mean, it gets me to build some 4-star characters that I always typically refuse to build. So, which I know is not a good way of looking at it, but still. I do know that 4-star characters do have value. It's just like, you know, you have so many 5-stars, like, you want to use them. Like, alright. I just feel guilty using a 4-star when I have a 5-star, I guess. Alright. Let's drop down here. Oh, there she is. Let's go here. Oh, okay. Never mind.
The structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down so I can tell Master Tainari all about it later.
Nerd.
Hey, Kale.
Oh, we've been here.
Yep.
We've been here the whole time.
The invitation part, but anyway, what you doing out here? Something caught your eye? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, they're residents, I guess? I still can't get over the fact that they're also one's origami handiwork. Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger.
Yeah, I guess that checks
Not
out.
sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though. With this being a magical world. Over there, by the giant footprint. Have those houses always been there? Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat. Oh, that must have been Mini Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea where they went? Supposedly, after building the houses, they went to somewhere called,
I like how she just accepts that there's a person called Hat Guy. Or she just accepts it.
Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all? Now that you mention it, the atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him. Oh no. They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings and welcoming new members. I only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seemed genuinely grateful for the houses, though, and said they were going to plan a welcome party. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction. Are you looking for that small dragon? Yeah, he's a new friend we made after we arrived here. No way! Really? I'm getting more and more interested in your story. No. I've got to save it for next time.
I think you're right.
I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world.
I think you are right.
There's no rush. Just take it slow and enjoy yourself. Like Kaya. Oh, he sends his regards, by the way. Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Then I've got to go say hi to him. Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk.
That's
He'll never reach that point because his alcohol tolerance is so high.
wow.
Basically, it's Kaya. You know what I'm talking
Wow.
about. You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now. And don't forget
Wow.
later.
Wow.
Okay, a visit to the Metropole Traveler?
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe Mini Durin and Hatkai are still there.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, right. By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Samira recently. Master Trinari has been working really hard on it. So, if you have time, definitely go and check it out. Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule.
Enjoy your field trip.
Of course. See you later.
Oh, for a second I was like, what did I just fail? I totally forgot that I started that little task.
The origami
I don't have Rossley though, because
agile bodies
wh-
easily move between
when I played him, I did not like it.
a truly unique ecosystem. Oh no. I'm running out of
I
pages on my notebook.
did not like him in the slightest. And I've tried and I tried and I just have not liked a single thing about him. It's just one of those things. I don't know why, but like it's just not my cup of tea.
Neutralize. Born of ice and frost.
Like yeah, I just like don't get me wrong. He's like
Beautiful treasures.
in the story super cool. Super cool. In aesthetic, good looking dude. Good looking dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, but from like a playability perspective, it's just like blah. Like, I wasn't really interested in it. Mona's here.
What? Are my eyes deceiving me?
I also really hate Mona's second skin.
Believe it. Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world.
Hmm.
Spyglass is fine. Not sure I can say the same about my eyes.
Wow.
Look at
That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this. When she was younger. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary. She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
Either way, it's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
I did a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words.
Yo, no need to throw me under the bus like that.
Is based directly onto that.
No need to throw me under the bus, alright? There's no need to remind me that I pulled Mona 11 times. There is literally no need for you to remind me that I pulled Mona pretty much 11. I think, first of all, I'm pretty sure I pulled her 10 times. So I think it's only C9. So let's get that straight, because you have to get her once. And so that's completely different story. Completely different story. Like, don't throw me under the bus like that. If you're gonna throw me on the bus, at least get it right.
Or in layman's terms, basically the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache. I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess get to her head.
Wow.
Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Easy there, Mona.
change the topic.
Wow.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance?
Someone's angry.
Size of Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends. Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we can find him?
One moment.
I love Mona. I love Mona so much. I love Mona. What's up, Tristan? What's up, Glizzy? How you doing? Poor save. Listen. Look.
Looks like he's at the broken
Look.
seal. There's a big river
Look.
too.
Let's clear the air. I'd rather pull C9 Mona than like C9 Chi-Chi. That's my take. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because realistically, C9 Mona is not that bad. Because out of like the free 5 stars, like Mona's probably one of the best ones. So granted, C6 is dog, but besides that, I mean it's okay, you know, like. What's up, Electrical? How you doing? I mean, yeah. What's up, Archons? It's true. Like it's. Let's call it what it is, okay? Like, it could have been Chi-Chi. Really, like, it could have been Dia. Well, I guess it wouldn't have been Dia, because I pulled Mona all the times before Dia came up. But, like, Tanari, like, all those people, they all suck.
Wanna come with us? We can introduce you.
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in our youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design. You guys have fun.
Thanks for your assistance.
Anytime.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona.
Creating a whole world star scales is no easy task. Tag?
right.
Next on the agenda.
Let's see. Now I have to go here. Yeah, I mean, what's up, Glitch? How you doing? Let's go here. And let's talk to Hat Guy.
Osvaldo Hafnavines! Does thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelung deceiveth me not.
Your eyes see true.
Why is Fischl here? Why is Fischl here? Why? Mona or Jean? In what? In play? Well, it doesn't matter. I'd pick Mona. Regardless of what the question's about, I'd pick Mona. Absolutely.
Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immanakreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars, and his hat-wearing servant.
Wow.
Who did you just call a servant? What main Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
And her outfit just looks very low res for some reason. Like, this doesn't look right.
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
No, Mona is amazing. I mean, Jean's also very good. Don't get me wrong.
Now you're over-explaining.
That guy, what are you doing? How'd you at last? Whoa, Fischl's looking cute.
Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immanakreich. How honored you are to meet your princesses beneath the stars of another sky. Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
Echo your sentiments, Your Highness. What? Where did Klee come from? What? Where is Albedo coming from?
You both look well.
Yeah, okay, so listen. Now that Albedo's on the screen, can we get his rerun banner? That'd be great.
Having fun here.
Yup, loads and loads of fun. Whoa, big, cute animals, and a magic train that was real long, and a huge castle, and a king lived there and everything.
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights.
I love it.
It's been a very enriching experience.
I love Albedo.
Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
I love Albedo so damn much.
Your mom and my mom were friends?
I guess so.
Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother.
I guess.
Your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
Big brother?
That's kind of funny. You're part of the family now.
Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll come pick you up later.
Yo, he must be, like, just tired.
Do you want to come play with us too, Fischl?
Your princessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Verurtelung.
What main Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide and seek together. Main Fräulein is it.
Wow.
I love hide and seek.
Oh, me too!
What is this? What is this? What is going on?
To our previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy.
I just love how he never gives himself a name.
What she said was,
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret. Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Is she saying that Dragon Spine Durin will come back to life?
Wait, what?
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Wait. If he comes back to life, like, Dragonspine just falls apart, right?
Understood. My recent observations
I was gonna say, didn't we see that there was like some kind of like life force in Dragonspine?
Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
Okay, so this is just some lore questions I'm just tossing out there, right? Like realistically, if Durin's heart is growing in vitality, why don't we just kill him? Like realistically, right? Like where's like I don't want to just be like, yo, kill this innocent dragon, but like low key, you know, like Durin and Dvalin aren't necessarily, you know, the best of friends. So like why are we not taking care of that?
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst case scenario. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, we need to be prepared for every possibility.
Because realistically, that would change the scape of Dragonspine. Like, completely. And this is like some hot lore to drop in an event, by the way.
If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon, if you understand what I mean.
Kinda? But not really.
And so, when the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simulanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need? Huh? What's this got to do with me? You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world.
Oh, well, that is what she says.
If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined. Oh, that's a nuisance.
But bro, everything's a nuisance too.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together?
Sure. 2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right, I'll be right there.
Are you worried about Durin?
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
Yeah, you do actually. No, he saves Sir Lanka's Durin. Maybe he'll be sympathetic to Durin of our world.
Trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Albedo was right. He needs time to think about it for himself. You know, great that we have Albedo, you know, again. But, you know, where's the rerun? That's all I care about is where's the rerun? That's adorable.
The forest fairy helped us make it.
I just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. As most of them have made their way back to the metropole. Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere.
Huh? A name?
Every boat has a name. At least all the ones I've seen before.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
Let's go with the Durin.
Huh? You want to name it after me?
Lame name.
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
I mean, yeah, very, very thoughtful, but still lame.
Princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night.
You weren't even here.
Let's call it that then.
You weren't even here. Like, you can't say that. You were not even part of this.
Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well,
how people respond to dragons in Tibet. I don't think they've had a really good history with dragons.
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
Got it. I'll stay close.
Why don't you take the journey? Now you've given it a name. It'll be a maiden voyage through the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Are you leaving, baby doll? Okay. Well, make sure you come
No.
visit me in Mondstadt so we can play together.
I love it.
She will draw you a map to show you the way. Though our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light.
This bitch.
The long night.
I can't.
Yamanakresh will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion. As surely as the stars in the sky watch over us, we shall meet again.
What she means is see you later.
What main Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit
Yeah.
our home as well.
Cool.
So stupid.
So many new friends now. I'm so happy.
Are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Alright, see you later, bud.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure and more beautiful than any fairy tale. Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true.
Yeah, just don't kill everybody. That's all I ask. Alright. Oh, we have to go to Sumeru? Really? I hate Sumeru. Is that it? Fairy Tale Voyage. That's kind of funny. Carrara says there are a few things she must investigate alone. As you're not a cat, curiosity won't kill you. So why not go with her? It's kind of funny. Alright, well, let's go.
Fly on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
I guess let's go to Sumeru, right? Where, Alright, whoops. To Sumeru. Man, I'm nowhere near done with Sumeru. I think I'm more done with Fontaine at this point. Oh man, there's so much I gotta do in Sumeru still, and I'm like, I know last time we talked about this, I was like, someone asked me about the R&R quest, and I was like, listen, I don't got the patience for that. One day I'll sit down and bang it out, but this is not the day to bang it out. I should have just took the commissions. I just realized that. That's fine. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Alright. And then we'll go here. Oh, okay. So you're not going to talk. Got it. Oh, right. Didn't Kali say Sumeru City has been pretty lively lately? Are you a little bit curious? Prime agrees. Then let's go see what's going on. Oh, is this not voiced? That's weird. This is part of the event, but it's not voiced when the entire event is voiced? Really? That's so weird. Why? That's such a weird thing to have. Like, everything is voiced up to this point, and then, like, the last, like, 2 offshoots of the story just whatever. That's so weird. Look, as far as I know over there, even just glancing at the borrowing records gives me flashbacks to how awful the book was. Farazan, what are you doing? Talk to yourself. I am Madame Farazan, after all. It's not a place for me to mull things over out loud, would you say? But in this case, never mind, forget it. Why did you two suddenly decide to drop by? We heard something about a party and didn't want to miss out. Claudia told us that Sumeru is the place to be now. Apparently tons of interesting things that are happening, so we thought we'd ask around. Any idea what she was talking about? Interesting things. What might Claudia find interesting? Tanari's tail is getting so fluffed up like a ball out of a tumbleweed. Poseidon's climbing a tree and getting his hood caught on a branch. What? Wow, we missed all that? Wow. So she said something was big everyone's talking about. Can you think of anything slightly more significant? Yeah, right? Like, cool. Someone got their hood stuck. Well, now that you mention it, it must be what I think it is. Recently, rumors have been going around about a certain book. It's not a Forbidden Tome or something. As far as I'm concerned, it might as well be. Tell me, have you ever read one of those really badly written detective novels? I unfortunately did, yeah. That's actually true. Tell me exactly how bad it was. I'll leave this to Paimon. For example, the type where you start off thinking it's a locked room murder mystery, but actually turns out to be the whole building was just moved. That's right. Or it's supposed to be based on pure reason and logical deduction, but at the end it turns out that the culprit was some kind of superpower. Or it starts off super serious, but in the second half it just reveals that everyone lost their memories out of the blue. Or oh my god. Okay, we got it. My apologies, I let myself get carried away. Anyways, to cut a long story short, I did borrow a book like that a few days past. So she borrowed a badly written book. What happens to the best of us? No, that's the problem. Blizzard swept mountain villages, superpowers, police officers who turned out to be criminals. The book had it all and more. Reading it was a tantamount of torture. And despite how complicated it wasn't engaging in the slightest. But there had been all sorts of rumors circulating about this book because of the strange marks drawn all over the pages. People are saying that it must be concealing secrets. I'm not sure, but there must be many who believe so. Not only have more and more people been borrowing it, but they've been specifically asking for the marked up copy. So she has borrowed it. As you know, I'm a scholar, so it's only natural to have a bit of curiosity. So what secrets does the book have? I read it through carefully from start to finish. Most of the marks are circles, but the beginning and end points of each stroke differ, as does the color of the ink used. Most importantly, all the names of the people have been circled. Not only that, many of them are adapted from famous figures in Sumeria's history. Some speculate that these marks must have been left by different scholars over the eras, each researching the book's secrets, each searching for a name they believed in. Others believe that the kind of notion, made by different people belonging to the same organization, and that the names circled are their code names. Still, others think that it is some kind of encryption cipher, and even after finishing it, it came no closer to undiscovering the mystery. Not only was reading it a complete waste of my time, but sheer absurdity over the shoddy excuse of a plot several times over. I was so angry that I returned the book immediately. When I came to the house of, Dano? I found lots of people skulking over it. I suppose they're still looking for that thing. Huh. So, surely the two of you must understand how I feel. I know your frustration, it's fine. So what's the book called? It's called Reasoning Knows Not the Time of Day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. Yeah, it sounds like a light novel. Now read at your own risk. It's so boring. Okay. I'm like kind of annoyed that this is not voiced. Only because like realistically the entire event was voiced. That's such a weird time to like, I get it, like it's a lot of voice actors to get together, but like come on, like these voice actors we haven't seen or heard of like in a while. Like Farazan's like in that one event, like come on, you couldn't get them to like just read like the paragraph, like actually, is it here? So many books with long titles here. Working hard and vacationing harder. Come on, Paimon. You can learn 20 different words. Oh, it's Layla. She may know something. Man, they just decided, you know what? We're just going to chuck every character into this event. That's what they said. It's been so long. I'm still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night? I was reading a novel, so I stayed up late. It wasn't a detective novel that everyone's been talking about, was it? No, if you're talking about reasoning, no, it's not the time of day, but suspense always follows, blizzard. Right, yes. No, it wasn't that one. Madame Farson said it was really dull, so I didn't borrow it. So you're not interested in the secrets. I haven't even been able to keep up with my own work, even though I'm up all night. These sums. But way more people have been interested in the book than I imagined. 7 or 8 in a single morning. I feel like I'm a living signboard sitting here like this. Kave asked me the same question, so he must be looking for it too. He was even hiding behind a ladder before looking for something. He looked really embarrassed. Wow. He must be after Mora. Wow. Let's just pretend Paimon didn't say anything. Layla, you're really sleepy, right? You must be dreaming this conversation. I didn't really get it anyway. Wow. Yo, did she just gaslight Layla? She was like, listen, bro, you're sleepwalking? Don't worry about this. Good for her. Alright, let's look for Kave. So, let's hunt him down now. Alright, let's go. So we need to go up, it looks like. Let's go this way. So let's leave here. Yeah, they just said, listen, we need to have every character here present. Because in like a month, none of these characters are going to be seen ever again. That's pretty much what I got out of all this. Was like, listen, you and I both know that the moment that Natlan drops, none of these characters will be even remotely mentioned. So we need to put them in all now, or else everyone's gonna forget who they are. I mean, I'm surprised that Genshin didn't remember that Albedo as a character. You ever think we seem like a pair of thieves hiding here to ambush Kave? It almost feels like we're here to extort him or something. It's not sure what it is though. We just want to ask him a couple questions. When have you ever bothered with your conscience? Stop right there, cut. And there's I'll hate them. I'll hate them. What are you doing here? Good question. Surprising indeed. I was under the impression that you knew I lived here. Good morning. What can I do for you? Never mind. Okay, goodbye. He just left. Does he have work to do or something? He must be heading towards the door. Stop right there, Kave. Good question. Surprising indeed. Paimon was under the impression that you know the only reason we'd be here was if we were looking for you. You don't sound like yourself. Yeah, it's right. Like, why are we, like, attacking this poor guy? Are you looking for a certain book by any chance? Wait, what? Here's the deal. So you and Paimon pull Kave's side. Okay, cool. That's... I don't know why, like, Genshin does that. Like, it gives you, like, a couple sentences to read, but it gives you, like, 3 seconds to read it. How's it, you guys know everything, There I was thinking I've been super discreet the whole time. How, you really think no one knows you live here? That's not fair. Of course nobody knows, except for Sino, Tanari, Kola, and the 2 of you. Friends are friends, so if they know, well, they know. If you know, you know. That's pretty much what he just said. Anyways, about the book. You know, this is a lot for, like, a book that just has circles in it. Like, you know? Yeah, this is a lot for a book. I agree. Like, you're often you found it. Just why didn't you say earlier? So, there really is treasure. How about this? It will help you find it. We'll split loot 50-50. I mean, listen, Paimon, we are rich. If we're looking at it from a Mora perspective, we are loaded. Okay. Huh? Is that yeah, they literally just threw every character in here. Got it. Okay. Low key, like, I kind of don't like that, though. Because it just seems very sellout-ish, you know? You must be my lucky day. Mercenaries are pretty tuned into the grapevine. Yeah, so we're looking for the book. So does that mean we're finally going to have to square off against you? Wait a minute. Would you mind telling me exactly why you're looking for it? So we're going to go over the rumors one more time. Huh. You mentioned her before. I thought you were after it too. Though my client had asked me to get her the book, but her attitude seemed off somehow, so I didn't take the commission. She's a smart cookie, though. It was like she was hiding something, so I thought she might have had an ulterior motive. Besides, I have other things to look into right now. Compared to some commission, it's more important for you to uncover the truth behind that book. Like, we're gonna bump into Dory now. Like, Dory was probably her client. Like, it's gonna be... How are you so fast? Flying's faster than running? It's a traveler thing. It's like this. Don't get your hopes up. That book, it isn't some kind of treasure map. It's just an unbelievably unremarkable, surprisingly ordinary detective novel. But you just said it was treasure. If most people backtrack like that, I would just think they changed their mind to want to keep the more for themselves. No, that's not... I'm sorry, I just couldn't bring myself to tell you earlier, so I played along with what you were saying. Here's what happened. I borrowed the book a month ago. When I opened it to the first page, I discovered one of the names was printed incorrectly. That night, I'd been drinking, just a little, and I was starting to feel drowsy, so I picked up the pen and circled the name. As I'm sure you know, the house in Hano allows borrowers to annotate books they take out. I'm in the habit of doing that too, so at the time, I didn't give it a second thought. But after I was a dozen or so pages in, I realized that the names of all the characters in the book had intentionally been written slightly wrong. So maybe it would be more accurate to say that the novel itself was quite strange. All the characters' names were based on real historical figures, but rather using the original names had been tweaked ever so slightly. Most people would assume that the author had made a mistake, or that there would be a printing error. I mean, there's a lot of times where people just change names slightly. Like, later on, I heard that the book had suddenly become the talk of the town, and that there were rumors about a mysterious treasure or something. And you thought it had something to do with you. Yeah, I also heard that now all the names in the book have been circled, not just one. I just haven't been able to figure out what into that must have happened after I returned it. Did you tell anyone else that you borrowed it? Tanari? Last we met, I told him all about the poorly parts of the book. He said it made it sound pretty funny. Wow. Alright, let's go find Tanari. How about I head back first and we can meet up once we're done. Alright, cool. The quest location, what? Oh my god. I'm being blocked by a... Oh my god, I'm being blocked by a different quest? Are you serious? That's so funny. Okay. That's so funny. Okay. Let's talk to Garcia. I don't care about this quest at all. I really wish that Genshin had a skip button. These quests, these like little teeny quests where like they're just like talking about things, like I don't care. Like I really don't care about like a calculator machine. Like I don't have the time nor patience for it. Like it's just so boring. Alright, did that free up the Tanari quest? It did. Why did that tie up the Tanari quest? I don't understand why that has to do with Tanari. Tanari wasn't in that. Alright. So let's go here, here. Let's go here. Alright. Tanari. I heard you. How's it going? You guys sure look excited. Tell Tanari about how you're looking for the novel. Reasoning knows not the time of day. Wow. Had that one, yes. I did go to the library to borrow it. Kaveh said it wasn't worth reading, so I was curious. This is a lot for a book, man. Problem was, there was already 2 names circled in the book I borrowed. The style, each different circle. The circle was different. It was like some kind of game. Someone had drawn a red circle around the name of the first character, and someone drawn a green circle around the other name. So in time between Kaveh returning the book and you taking it back out, someone had already annotated it. I'm sure the first circle was drawn by Kaveh. Yeah, no surprise there. If you stop and think about it for a second, guessing the identity of the second tier could be trivial. If there are 2 people living in a house and one of them drew the first circle, it's likely the second person left a mark too. Sometimes those 2 really are too much. In the end, it is as I suspected from the beginning. The first character whose name had been circled on the very first page turned out to be the murderer. Surely that's a blatant spoiler. Like that joke where someone opens a novel and bam, there's a note in the margin that spoils everything right from the start. Wow. That was one of Cyrus's. That wasn't a joke. Wow. Who was unlucky enough to borrow the book after he scribbled all over it? My master Napus and professor so heavy. Cyrus said that master had once threatened to give him a good beating by the side entrance of the library. He had only had things. Interesting. Stop annotating books, but this seemed to be a special case. Don't think the book could be allowed to keep circulating like that. So I circled several names myself, laying a false trail. Wow. The best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. Simple principle. Well, when you put it like that, so how many names did you circle? 3 or 4. I chose them randomly. Then who circled all the other names in the book? There must have been others who borrowed and did the same thing similar. I'm not sure why. Wow. Is like this whole thing is just gonna be like. I honestly think this is just to get screen time for every character. I don't see what this has to do with anything. Like, all right, let's go here. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so there's Candace, of course. So I need to reflect a little on what I did. To meet you here today, surely due to grants of gods. Is this a personal trip? Today's trip to the city is to buy provisions for the people of the village, so as to help Mr. deliver a village to the sages of the academia. On the way, I happened to see Dia sitting in the cafe looking down, so I came over to chat with her. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's just that I suddenly remembered a few details about the book after talking to you. Before that client contacted me, I heard rumors of an exciting novel full of undiscovered secrets. Out of curiosity, I asked Sino to take a look at it. There it is. Blast, desert dweller, and a mercenary to boot. The idea of solving a mysterious treasure map is pretty exciting. We had our custom of searching for gold and wisdom in the sands from the gods themselves. That book turned out to be dry as dust. A bunch of names had been circled, but I still can't figure it out. The puzzle was supposed to be, despite reading the whole thing carefully from start to finish. Then I started to think that's some kind of ritual or game or something. So I picked up a pen and drew a circle of my own. This is like the biggest waste of time I've ever seen. Like, this has nothing to do with anything. It's just a bunch of people drawing a bunch of lines and circles in a random book because they're bored. That's what this is. Mysterious Art asked her parents to find a way to borrow it for her, so the mysterious markings fascinating her even though she couldn't get into the book herself. If they were just regular annotations, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. Oh my god. Yeah, but if you drew a circle yourself... Okay, hold on. If you drew a circle yourself, and then your next thing that you say is, man, I wonder what these circles mean. You are adding to the problem. You are literally... You answered your own question. So, yeah, what you're reflecting on is accidentally interfering with other people's reading experiences. Why don't you tell Candace? She's a warrior, you know. Sometimes you have to interrogate criminals and others, things like that, too. Everyone recognizes that her job is sacred. Please don't be surprised. To me, listening to other people's mistakes is just another way of protecting them. So by speaking of your own mistakes and hearing sincere advice in return, improvement will come over time. That's the way we do things. But all she did was draw a circle. It's not like she was deliberately trying to mess with anyone. Besides, everyone agrees that the book itself is just bad. Huh. It doesn't change the fact that it ain't right to mess with someone else's enjoyment of the book. Anyways, yeah, please have faith that the gods will forgive your transgression. Besides, you told me a part of this story where one of the suspects in the case ended up crawling out of the village in his knees. His name was... interesting. It turns out that he has a superpower so he can float right across a broken bridge. Yeah, this book sounds wild. King Destro, don't you think? Oh boy. So, my question now is, I'm sure the sages would unpack interesting ideas from text we ordered in very post. So, are we going to talk to Sino now? Or is this a lame plot device? I'm starting to get where Farza was coming from. We got all excited from reading the detective novel, but ended up with a trip like that. Not sure. I returned it and I was done reading it. And back then there was markings. Okay. So we're still gonna look for this dumb book. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to this. This is so dumb. This whole thing is stupid. It's like, alright, there's this book. There's circles written in it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but there's a lot of circles in it. Okay, well, let's ask people. Well, yeah, well, I also drew a circle in it because I was bored. It's like, what, why did you do that? Well, because I was bored, and, you know, there's a lot of circles already in it, so I wanted to join in. Like, what? What are you doing? Like, what is this? Alright, cool. I'm going the wrong way, ain't I? Alright. Alright, now we're in the academia. It's just... I just don't understand. Like... Aside from just trying to get everyone's screen time, like, I don't understand what the point of this is. Like, we already saw the whole Mondstadt crew, except for Eula. Hello. Has the reasoning not known time of day of a semester always follows been returned yet? There are two copies of the book. One has been marked up and the other hasn't. I'm guessing you're looking for the one with marks. Oh, yeah, you saw it right through us. Many semester, I apologize. It seems it hasn't been returned yet. Tell us who borrowed it? As long as it isn't overdue, we'll wait patiently for it to be returned. Disclosing identities without proper reasoning for doing so would be a violation of professional ethics. I mean, that's fair. You two look as confused as a couple of R&R who just returned. Oh, is that Nahida? Oh, she just shows up. Got it. Okay, cool. Have you heard of the book? Reasoning knows not the time of day. Such a long name, but yes, I know the one you mean. I heard that everyone's been looking for it and it sounded fascinating, so I found a brand new copy of it to read for myself. That's right. I was more interested in the content of the book itself than all those rumors about hidden treasure, so an unmarked copy was all I needed. Speaking of which, it's funny, there's more than one copy of this book, but everyone's looking for the one with all the names circled. Are you all afraid of spoilers, or do they actually crave them? Do you know who has the copy with the markings right now? I just happened to see it in the hands of one of your friends. You're looking for a copy. You should look around the palace. So, okay, so Nahida just shows up, tells us where to go. This is a wild goose chase. This is just a wild goose chase. Where's my Inazuma crowd? Where's my Leeway crowd? I don't care about the Fontaine crowd. We've gotten tons of Fontaine crowds. I'm not too concerned about that. Plus, you know, we did have Navia, so, like, it's fine. Like, I am happy we got the Mondstadt crew, because I miss the Mondstadt crew. I thoroughly enjoy the Mondstadt crew. And I haven't pulled on this banner in a while, just because I'm thinking when Natlan drops, and I have no proof of this, but for some reason I feel like when Natlan drops, they're going to add more characters to this banner. And I have no proof of that whatsoever. But I feel like that's going to happen. So, that's just my mindset. I don't know where I got that idea from, but I just want them to add like how Wuwa has like a weapon banner that you can pull from. Yep, there's everyone else. I knew it. There's Dory. Entrapment isn't gonna work. You can't do that. Maybe by entrapment. Oh yeah, we haven't met him yet. No scholar says it. Gotcha. You're the one who said you had the book. I said I wanted to read it, and you agreed to meet me here. Sino showed up too. It's just a coincidence. You don't play games with me. I know who you are. You're that new kid, Sinos, right? I know you're friends with Sinos. So you do know who I am. I saw how Sino was chasing you around, trying to get you to play cards, and now... Oh yeah, sure. I forgot he likes the... I forgot he's really into the TCG. You don't have to... No, I think Dory's right about that. You always look for a way out when it comes to playing Invocation. You've been standing there for quite a while. What brings you to the palace? It might be that you come do business with me. Of course, of course. Please give me a moment to conclude our business here, and I'll be right with you. Anyways, Yama Matra, as I'm sure as you are well aware, it means by which I had someone borrow this book from were both completely legal and perfectly reasonable. Seeing as it's not time to return it, I have no right to foreseeably seize the book I borrowed. That would only be the case had you not engaged in any irregular activities. Yet just now, a buyer came on the basis of a mysterious message you met to meet a seller and hoping to obtain a purchase of detective novel. We mean a buyer. He's one of your people. You sent him here deliberately to try to buy it and trap me. That is not something I can acknowledge. What I can tell you is that I had my eyes on this book for some time. Remember, it's forbidden to transfer or sell books from the library without explicit approval from the authorities. I'm just making the most of an opportunity. Someone pays a little something on the side. I lend them this mysterious little novel to browse for a bit. This is ridiculous. This is just insane. Because it's gonna turn out to be something stupid. It's just gonna be like, and it was all because Kaveh just circled the name. I'm waiting for it. And here I was thinking you would really go through this illegal transaction like this. Wait, what? You two really aren't together? I was really just curious about the book. I finally managed to track it down. It's true that Dory never actually wanted to sell the book. So she isn't the mastermind who started all this. So by your own account, it looks like you might have jumped the gun a bit, General Matra. I'm not handing the book over. You may think you played your A story, but when you opened the book just now, I saw the truth revealed before me. The book's return date is today. Damn. This is a lot for a book. This is a lot for a book, Clee. I agree. This is too much. That's right, I have good vision. You have less than half an hour before the book is overdue. Give it to me and I'll return it. How could I just hand it over to you like that? This is a mysterious, super awesome, mega amazing paragon of illogical detective novels. It is practically a treasure. I'm gonna make a fortune off of it. So you're admitting that out loud. didn't say I was gonna sell it. It's not like I was being serious. How about this? Dory, sign now. I want you to play a little game with the book as the stakes. And that's one way of solving it. How about it, Dory? Do you dare accept the challenge? If you win, I'll turn a blind eye to the book for the time being. And if you lose, you have to hand it over. Are you both confident in your powers of mental recall? My memory's not bad. Yes. And you both have read the contents of the book. That's right. Are you actually read it? Well, needless to say, so have I. In that case, I'll open up the book and flip through a few pages. You tell me how many names have been circled. Best out of 3 wins. What? What, chickening out? No. Alright. First page. 6. 6. Both are correct. Second page. 4. 4. Alright, 2 draws. 61. What? 7? 5. Come on, bro, no one remembers that. Get out of here. Listen, I read Harry Potter like a bajillion times. You asked me how many names are on the first page? I don't know that. Huh. How'd you do that? I'm not actually because of good memory, it's because the circling the names left a deeper impression on me. After I borrowed it, I noticed the names on the first few pages had been selectively circled by different people. Each person's penmanship was different. Interesting. This is so long. Why is this so long? Yes, I learned about the habit this long ago. At the time, I had been promoted to Mount Lasha. I would go to the secret base and wanted to get through all trivial tasks. I would often find Tanari hidden away on a tree there, doing his homework. Noticing writing pages he favored. It wasn't exactly detective work. Jesus. Okay, this is getting really stupid. Like, come on. This is so long. I get it. It's a book. They wrote names. They circled it. Like, they want to get to the bottom of it because it's the sake of a friend. Like, should you wish to hide a grain of salt buried in the desert, and in that grain of sand, I can catch a glimpse of the truth. Okay. You're making a meal out of this, aren't you? You really have way too much time on your hands. Alright, so she gives him the book. I heard there was a treasure hidden inside, and I thought it might have something to do with the temple. Never thought there was a real story behind it. But when you agreed to compete, I was already surprised that you're familiar with this book. That's why I chose a particular format. What's with that look? We're just thinking. There have been more twists and turns in the story behind the book than the actual story itself. Well, as long as you got it back, I'll leave uncovering the rest of the secrets to you, and I'll take my leave for everyone. Can I borrow the book? Okay, finally, we have the book. You and Paimon quickly thumb through it. Though you weren't reading very carefully, you can tell something's not quite right. The plot is wildly imaginative, and just as everyone says, though most of the names in the book seem familiar, on closer inspection you realize that they aren't actually the names of the historical figures you thought they were first. Not only that, but every name has been circled. Thinking back on the course of the events, you fall silent, and then you explain the full story. How unexpected, but still it does make sense. It's far better than the existence of an actual conspiracy. In that case, I still have other plans. Last time I was in Caravan, I promised to meet Dia and Candace for drinks. Can I trouble you to return this book for me? Sure. So what? We just wanted the book to return it and just look at it? Like, what is this? What is this? This is dumb? Yo, I agree. This is literally the dumbest thing I've ever had to do. Besides the fact that it's just so long, like, because, like, that's the other thing, too. It's just so long of, like, not really even anything. Like, this reminds me of when we played Nier Replicant, and there was the quest where you had to help the guy. Like, there was, like, the couple was looking for the sun and all that, and then when you finish the quest line, you find out that you get nothing for the quest. It's such a long quest. You finish it and you get absolutely nothing, and it's like, well, you know, sometimes quests aren't maybe not all quests are meaningful. And you're like, oh wow, okay. Amazing. I've been waiting here for it to be returned so I could see it as soon as possible. Alright, we tell the entire thing to Kaveh. That's even possible. I circled the actual murderer. Pretty surprised by the whole thing too. Let's take care of the problem first. It's probably my fault for using permanent ink to mark the page. So I caused a whole mess of other things to happen. Now it's all marked up like this, and there's even a risk that those marks are spoiling the story. So I'd like to buy it. The whole issue should be avoidable if I can use the money to buy a new copy. Maybe people can consider my proposal. Your idea has merit and is indeed a good way to resolve the situation. Confirm the book price now, and then you can pay over there. Alright, so he buys it full amount. Sedmar carefully wraps up. Gives it to him. Alright, you're welcome, I guess. Okay, so I'll never let myself conscious of typing errors again. I'll never borrow a book with such a long name. Hatham, you're here. I was looking everywhere for you. Guess what? I got in this little bag here. If I had to guess, a young man's tears of regret. Damn, okay, buddy. And what would you know? It's reasoning that it's not the time. You actually bothered to memorize a ridiculous and boring name like that? It's just because when I was filling out the paperwork to buy it at the academia office, I had to write it out over and over. And it looks like this book has a new owner. Only because I subconsciously marked up the book with ink. Did you know that Tanari Dia inside all circled names in this book? It all started because the name I circled was the real killer. The moment I first saw the murderer's name circled, I knew this would happen. Wait, how come you read the book too? I had the pleasure of reading it in the library. The logic is a mess. Yeah. You left the book out in the study. So you knew I circled the killer, then did you circle any names in the book? What do you think? So you did? The second one is mine. Why? The best way to avoid spoilers is to add a red herring. I mean, that's true, I guess. Then why just one? So I circled 3. I already significantly reduced the probability of murderer's identity by being spoiled for the next reader. That's more than enough. No need to worry about things beyond saving. And just why isn't it necessary? Using permanent ink to circle a name on the first page is obviously beyond saving. I bet you just drew your circle for fun. If I must say so, then it's because circling the names is far more interesting than the book itself. Wow. In the end, I only have myself to blame. Wow. This one-of-a-kind, out-of-print book personally penned by the hands of so many is now yours. Wow. Wow. That's a no from me, too. Are you serious? That was the dumbest quest I have ever had to do. That is literally the biggest waste of goddamn time ever. It's not even like we found out that Kaveh did it at the end. We find that Kaveh did it, like, halfway through. And then we just have to deal with it. Like, we just have to, like, listen to this bullshit back and forth. That's so annoying. All for 20 Primo Gems. That was longer than the quest of the goddamn event. Like, jeez Louise. Why? Oh my god. Just, it's insane to me. That was so long. Alright. Listen, y'all. I think we're gonna end it there for today. Because that was just frustrating. Alright, y'all. Guys, that's it for today. We're gonna leave it there. Oh, there's other events and stuff I have to do too. Oh shoot. Alright, y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow. I gotta figure out what to stream tomorrow, because I don't know if I want to do Genshin or Honkai or what, because there's so much stuff going on. I think we're probably gonna do Honkai because we are a little bit behind on Honkai. So, and as always, if you guys have questions about builds and stuff, we'll gladly answer them. But till then, guys, take care, be safe, make wise choices, don't do anything too stupid. I'll catch y'all next time, but that's it from me, y'all.